Do you speak the language of love? That's our topic today, and I've got someone here from North America. How are you, Jennifer?
I'm fantastic here in Canada. And we were talking last week about acts of service, really, right? Like, how do we actually love ourselves? How can we open ourselves up to love? How do we love ourselves fully? These are all things we've been exploring in the last few videos. Today, I kind of wanted to wrap that up in terms of how we express that self-love. It's a bit of a riff off of the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, which I love and everybody knows about. And we think of, how we receive love from others, how we give love to others, and try to match it up so that people actually feel that love. It's interesting to look at what if we turn, the telescope, the microscope to ourselves. What kind of language are we using to express self-love? Self-love. And last week we talked about the acts of service. And this week I want to touch about the other 4, which is affirmations. I'm pretty sure everybody that's tuning in right now has heard of affirmations. And there's also intentions, there's guiding principles. The affirmations are really life affirming, affirming that love, affirming what we love and appreciate about ourselves and embodying it as well. Like, I am magnificent, for example. And that might be a stretch for a lot of people to say, I am magnificent, but I am loved, I am loving, I am lovable. These are affirmations that we can bring in, and that I am really helps you to embody that, to really bring it in, to anchor that love, and to reinforce who you truly are as love, as an amazing human being, and as a father, as an aunt, whatever it might be, affirming that, affirming what you love about yourself. I love that I can be really flexible and open to new ideas and embrace everyone I come into contact with. What is it that you love about yourself? You can affirm that. And then we talk about physical touch, right? What does physical touch look like when it comes to self-love? It could be, feathering your face and your neck. It could be giving yourself a massage anytime you wash your hair, for example, or being really in touch with your body as you're, maybe petting yourself. It's very soothing, actually, to rub your hand along the other hand, or rub your fingers around your heart space, right? Or if you want to open up emotionally, what might be stuck, you might be doing like a Tarzan thymus pump, bringing that out. The physical touch connects you with your body and yourself and grounds you in that loving space. And then there's the quality time. Some people are afraid to be alone. Some people, like me, absolutely covet time alone, right? Downtime, quality time, going out in nature, doing creative projects, doing the things you love, lying down and read a book, sitting down and have a cup of tea, whatever it might be, to spend some quality time, taking yourself out shopping, which leads to the next love language is gifts. Why not buy yourself a gift? Maybe take yourself out for dinner, or buy yourself a nice piece of jewelry, or buy yourself a nicely scented soap or essential oil, whatever it might be. Gift yourself every now and then. And for all the hard work you do, why not reward yourself in some way? And really reinforce and appreciate all that you do, all that your body does for you, all that you bring into this world. Remember to give back to yourself. And these are some of the ways that you can do that.
Beautiful. And I do have a challenge for you. Don't assume that others have the same love languages that you prefer. So yeah, others could be having quite the opposite, or even a very different one. Someone is more aligned to touch and get a massage. I mean, I calculated that self-love, or a touch and pay someone to touch you in a way, in a good term, to get your needs met. I had quite a few clients who had needed that. They didn't have a relationship at the time, and they realized they really after touch. which is a missing big piece of their lives. And there are wonderful ways to do that. And one of them has signed up in a massage course. I imagine
Wow.
how much touching there must have been involved, or doing even art where your hands are used and you touching things and doing things. My wife was recommended at one point to do work with her hands, because she was teaching more of a theory at the time. So pick and choose wisely and look at what your heart tells you and what your needs are. Any last sentences, Jennifer?
I'd love to hear people share that in the comments, actually, what they think their self-love language is, or how they care for themselves, how they speak to themselves. I'd love to hear that.
Absolutely. Share below how you do that, and maybe what's missing and how you will fill that gap for you. See you soon.